What's up, everyone? To Box Art Reviews number 5, episode 5, whatever you want to call it. This time, we got the big ones. Now, I won't say it's a huge week for games, but it's pretty big, definitely for PC gamers. But for console gamers, it's an okay week. Now, I won't say that these games are great. Like, the PC game, I'm pretty sure everybody knows is great, but they are, somewhat decent games. Hell, they're more popular than something like Dark Star 1 from last week, so hopefully people watch this one. So yeah, let's go straight into our first box art, which is BlazBlue, whatever, Blaze Blue, I don't know what the hell it's called. Continuum Shift, I think it's called. I don't know. It's spelled all weird. I don't know, Japanese are crazy. Anyway, this is a fighting game. Everybody knows what it is. Well, not everybody. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty big hit, I would say. Not really selling wise, but everybody at least rented or have heard about it. So it's a pretty big hit. So I don't know if this is the sequel or if it's like a Super Street Fighter of this edition because it's only $40. Now, let me talk about the case. The case, I will give it this. It is very blue, but the game is called Blaz, whatever, Blue. So I'll give it that. You must have blue in a case that is called something blue, okay, or a blue something or whatever. The case itself, not really fantastic. I mean, they show a bunch of characters that I have no idea what gender or what what they are. I mean, of course I can tell which one is a girl, but I can't tell which one's a guy sometimes. So, yeah, I guess the two main characters you see on the top are guys, and I'm guessing half of the four of the people on the bottom are girls, whatever. Anyway, I think it looks bland. I mean, it's just a bunch of characters and a whole bunch of blue splatter, but it actually looks colorful, so I have to give it that. It's a cool, colorful case. So let's go on to a different cover, okay? And let me just say, I'll give this one a 6.5 out of 10. Not a bad one, but pretty bland. So it's bland blue. Anyway, let's go on to what's the next one? Oh, that one's a good one. Let's go on to the next cover art, which is 1912 Titanic Mystery. Now, before I even start by saying what I want to say, I'll just say what the case is. The case is horrible. It just shows a bunch of the crew and the Titanic in the background, and then it shows a bonus. Like, you get a bonus game with it, and then it shows all the stuff on the bottom and blah. So the case, I'll just give a 2 out of 10. It's really bad, but I just want to say, what's with the Titanic games nowadays? I mean, really, I've seen like 3 games alone this year that had the Titanic in it. I mean, I reviewed one case of it, like, not even 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago for the DS. So, another Titanic game that's coming out? A little weird, but whatever. Anyway, 2 out of 10, the case sucks balls, just like the other one for the DS. So let's go on to the next case, which is Ark, Rise of Fantasia, or whatever, Fantasia, blah, whatever. Another case where it has a blue background, but this time it's a little weird, where it has a blue background and then it just goes into a white background. Kind of weird, but whatever, it's just a sky background, so and of course another case where if it's an RPG game, they always have to show like a bunch of characters. So if it's a Japanese game, show a whole bunch of characters. So you have 4 characters. One has a huge sword, of course, just like Cloud, just like every freaking Japanese kid with sword. Well, in a RPG, they always have to have a freaking huge ass sword that makes no sense how they're carrying it. Whatever. It doesn't. Why do you need that big of a fucking sword, man? Jeez. Anyway, and then you have a whole bunch of unknown genders in the background. I mean, I could tell the purple-haired and the red-haired are girls, and the orange-haired is a girl. But is that a guy or a girl? I can't. Of course, it's a guy. I know, but really, come on. You can't make one of these guys look badass or something. You have to make them all fucking girly-looking. So overall, I'm tired of looking cases like this. So fuck it, 4 out of 10. It's not very good, but it's. I like that little blue crescent thing. That's the only thing I like, I guess. Whatever. Let's go on to the next case. Next case now. God, I can't talk today. Wolfscheinzer 2. Okay. Now, first of all, I've never heard of Wolfscheinzer or whatever the hell it is. Wolfscheiser. I don't know. Wolf shit. Yeah. Which I saw some clips of this game. It does look like Wolfscheiser. So, two droppings of Wolfscheiser. So yeah, the game doesn't look great, but the actual game art doesn't look too bad. I mean, it shows a whole bunch of Nazis and shit, and they're going to war. It looks like a freaking ripoff of Wolfenstein, to be honest. But well, I mean, not the case, just the name. Wolfscheinza, Wolfenstein. No, whatever. The case looks okay, I guess. You know, you have one guy like pointing at something and explosion in the background and some pretty nice art on it. You know, I mean, you have some guys running. I don't know what the hell we're running to, so whatever. I think the case looks okay, but the game looks like shit. So it's by City Interactive, who don't really make that many great games. I mean, they made Sniper Ghost Warrior, so if you like that game, maybe you'll like this game. I don't know. And that one had a bland box art, and this one's okay, actually. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Not bad, not great. 6 out of 10. Let's go on to the next one, which... Oh, fuck you, game developers. Fuck you. 0 out of 10. I'm not doing this. Fuck this. Alright, you know, I'll do it. There's a bitch putting another bitch's lipstick on. Why? Why? I don't know. Fuck this. 0 out of 10. I can't stand looking at retarded fucking cover like this fucking shit. Let's go on to the next box art, which hopefully is better, and that box art, Clash of the Titans, the video game, coming a whole about 4 months after the movie has came out to theaters. Now the movie is coming out on DVD this week, so to coincide with the DVD, they're releasing the game, which is like one of the first times they've ever done that. Mostly because this game needs a lot more work before it could be pushed out. And it's coming out, the box art, I'll just say right here, it's the movie poster. I mean, really? It's the movie poster, except they put little text on the bottom of the left side of Titans. It says the video game. You can barely even tell it says that. And it's just a poster where freaking Perseus is holding up Medusa's head and he's like screaming at the top of his lungs. If you've seen a poster for any Clash of Titans movie with Perseus, then he's either holding something up or riding on a Pegasus with his knife, but he always has that mouth like that. He's like, ah. I mean, really? They didn't want to make any other posters, so they just had to get Sam Worthington to do one thing, hold something up, and go ah a lot. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, the box art is very, very bland. It's just the poster. They put the video game, and I mean, the poster looks nice itself. I mean, even though Sam Worthington's going it looks like he's constipated. The background looks nice, and it's nice to see something not freaking blue for once. So, hey, it's grayish, orangish, brownish, whatever. It looks like diarrhea. So, you know what? I don't think it's that bad, but they could have done much more. So, 5 out of 10. But, 5.5 out of 10. There you go. So let's go on to the last one and the biggest one. Hopefully, it makes up for all these other ones, and that is StarCraft 2: Wings of Liberty. Thank you. Now, I'm not looking forward to this game, but I have to say, nice box art. I think the box art is nice. Sure, it's blue, but they use blue perfectly in this, where it's like bluish, but very dark blue. It's a nice tint. You got I guess the main character's face on it, and he's like, yeah, I'm badass. And he does look badass. And he has that big suit on. I saw it like in the trailer of the game when it was first released. And then you have StarCraft 2, big freaking ones, just go, yeah, we're back. And then they got Wings of Liberty. Now, I'm not a big fan of StarCraft 2, so StarCraft 1, so I never even played StarCraft because I don't play PC games all that much. So I'm not a big fan, but I gotta admit, the box art is very nice. Thank you. Thank you, StarCraft 2, for making me not lose my sanity. So, there you go. And if I have to say anything else, I'll give this... I mean, it's not a perfect box art. I mean, it's kind of blandish in aspects because it's just a guy's face. I mean, it's like Killzone 2 all over again, but it looks nicer than Killzone 2 or any other one where it's just a close-up of someone's face, including God of War 3, which is like an extreme close-up of his eye, pretty much, if you've seen the box art for that. So I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I really like this one. So overall, I'm done. That's the 5th episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.